Hi, I'm Wes Allen with DM Tales, and these are my top 10 modules from TSR back in the day. Let's roll it. Keep on the Borderlands. I'd be run out of town if this wasn't on the list somewhere. I have to say I loved the area map more than the Caves of Chaos, though. Dragons of Despair. Really, it's the whole Dragonland saga. Yeah, it was a railroad, but since I wasn't playing the modules, I was just collecting them. It ended up not mattering. I went through the Dragonlance Chronicles through the modules before I even cracked one of the novels open. And the combination of the isometric maps and the phenomenal cover art was just awesome. It was a winner. Legion of Gold. It's Gamma World, but it had a great cover. The Barony of Horn could be turned into a sandbox, and a few mini dungeon crawls were in the module to solve this cool mystery. In a lot of ways, it prefigured some of the modern adventure concepts. Encounter at Fargo. It's Gamma World again, but I mean, come on. It had a rite of passage, a radioactive meteor, and mutated chickens who are wearing security outfits. Yes. Expedition to the Barrier Peaks. It has lasers. Lasers. Lost Caverns of Sojkanth. I learned how to pronounce this when I was 50 years old, and the supplement was like getting a second book. I loved it. Master of the Desert Nomads. It really hasn't aged well, but the magical tank monsters in it, I think they were called behemoths, they were really cool. Isle of Dread. This was so ingrained in me that it was the first original Adventures reincarnated book I ever picked up. I loved it. Castle Amber, it was just so cool and weird, and it had this entire other world to go to. It's really neat. The Haunted Keep. Now, this is in the Moldvay Basic Rulebook, and it was the only one of these that I actually ran because my grandfather would sit down and play it with me, so I have very fond memories of it. And I have actually run this for both Basic Fantasy RPG and Shadow Dark because the layout and all that was in it has stayed with me over decades. Do have to say that it's a terrible scale for minis, though.